Yo, what's up, man? Look, this is my, I believe, fourth reaction or some shit. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know. But look, today's video, man, we are reacting to one of my favorite YouTubers, right? Strawberry Park, aka LLS, aka Love to Serve, right? The video is called "Women Are Impossible to Please at This Point." Do I agree with that? I don't know. We shall see at the end of this video right here. But look, just to let you know, I am accompanied by my cameraman, right? She's right there, but she's behind the curtain because she does not want to be on camera, right? So just so like, if you see me like talking to myself to the right side or left side, wherever the fuck the camera is, y'all know why, all right? But look, without further ado, let's get on with this video right here, all right? Let's get it.
But you can't tell them like, oh, I gotta go to Jamaica tomorrow.
True.
Like you
I
gotta.
to.
No, but when it
so you could just leave your job.
I mean,
anytime. Like right, like you told us we had to push the time back because you didn't get off work till a certain time. Like that already is like a hassle.
You make $400K a year, but you have 95. I need a guy that's more flexible.
Holy shit! So I watched a portion of this. Thought it could be fun.
Not gonna lie, a 9 to 5 and you getting 400K, bro. That's good as fuck. I wish I could get that kind of money, bro.
The caption is, "Women are impossible to please at this point."
That's straight facts. I ain't gotta say. We could talk about just that.
Let's see if women are impossible to please.
Now look, they're saying it's facts. I feel like it's getting near to that point. That low key is getting near to the point where they're almost impossible to what's it called? To please. And only because there's so many like factors that either present themselves nowadays to where you don't even know like which ones you do have and you don't. You see what I'm saying? I feel like nowadays you got so much shit that will influence women and even men, right? That makes it to where they're not easily pleased anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's good ones and there's bad ones, but like I don't know.
you said you can't deal with a guy that got a job?
Do you have a job, Jay?
Yes.
Okay, well, I cannot deal with you. The reason why I cannot deal
She said it as a, like, it was like an option
Can't
working.
take nobody that got a job either. That's why I said I was.
Why
I don't
not,
want
though?
nobody with a job.
Huh?
Because if we want to go to Jamaica to see your girl's family, and you can't because you got to
been
go.
there.
But you can't tell them like, oh, I gotta go to Jamaica tomorrow.
True.
Like you
I don't have
gotta.
to.
No, but when it
So
comes
you could just
to,
leave your job.
I mean,
Like you told us we had to push the time back because you didn't get off work till a certain time. Like that already is like a hassle.
okay.
No, but
That's a red flag?
for me, no,
Not a red
it's
flag.
not a red flag. But for me personally, because I know when a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't date a man with a job," a lot of people on the internet take it to offense. But me, Destiny, cannot date a man with a job. One, because I'm very spontaneous, and I need.
Wait.
Wait, Jay, before you get to leaning back.
Because I'm on
his
What
side.
I'm saying is, and I also need a man to understand where I'm at in the moment that I'm at. Like, I probably will have a week where I work so much, and then I have a week where I don't work at all. You get what I'm saying? So as an entrepreneur, it's like, it's very up and down, and I just want somebody to understand the mental state that I'm in. Sometimes I get really, really depressed because I always have to show up for people. So then I be like, I want a man to be there to comfort me during that moment. I just feel like a
So
man.
you want to make
So okay, so far from what I'm getting from this, right, is she wants somebody who will custom their life to her schedule, and that is what creates a lot of problems, because now you're kind of forcing somebody to change their life just for you, instead of like finding that balance where you change a few things and that person changes a few things that matches both ways, you know? Because obviously both people's gonna be busy and shit, right? That's just a given. And you gotta make sacrifices in a relationship. You gotta make sacrifices. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. She's low key like coming off as like, you change, but I stay, type shit, and that's never good, bro.
too.
I don't want a maid. I want a man.
I'm gonna try to be neutral here.
You can't make this shit up.
I'm trying to be her, which is hard, and then I'm trying to break down the nonsense I heard. First, I was gonna say, you don't want to know with a job, so who's making the money here? If you're making all the money, babe, I don't gotta work. But if I have to pay for the Jamaica trip and I have no job, I can't do that, babe.
She's effectively asking you to perform a magic trick and just pull out money. Ta-da! $1 million! I just got out thin air.
And you can't have a job because, like, if you're working all the time and I want to go on this trip, why you?
That is Okay, and see, I didn't even catch that, but they're pretty much saying like, she doesn't want her man to have a job, like a regular job, right? But she also wants him to be able to make spontaneous trips and to pay for it. But it's like, he can't really do that if he doesn't have a fucking job, which is like, it makes no sense. It's very stupid. I don't know.
You gotta work. Now, she's an entrepreneur. Is she saying she doesn't want a man with a 9-to-5 job, or she mean no job at all?
She is looking for an entrepreneurial type.
Stop.
My God, it's an app,
You go
bro.
online shopping this year.
exactly
You really
what
have to. I'm gonna show you one
Oh
simple trick
my God.
that'll save.
Type man,
Guy, yeah.
or a
Yeah, there you go.
drug dealer, or a scammer.
Someone that doesn't do the regular 9-to-5.
Someone whose hours are flexible. But here's the thing, as an entrepreneur, even those people sometimes have to work even more hours.
A lot of entrepreneurs work on the weekend too.
Yes.
It's a non-stop train of work. So even if she found that guy that's an entrepreneur, what are you doing today, babe? I'm working.
Can't make this up.
Wait, what is everybody else saying? How? These are two specific women who are clear with their wants. They want someone who is an entrepreneur like them. There's no desertion needed. Okay, we get that, but like sometimes.
And that's true, because look, so they want somebody like them, right? But like they were saying, just because they're in the same field don't mean they're going to be doing the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, one could be more busy than the other. So it's just, like I said, it's just sacrifices, bro. Like, I don't know. It's sacrifices that you gotta make when you want a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she can't expect him to do something he can't do.
Exactly, because I mean he can. Like, like I don't know. It just makes no sense.
You're even more busier being an entrepreneur, like you said.
And even an NBA player doesn't have time like that.
You gotta go practice.
They got practice,
They
they're
gotta train.
traveling.
They got sponsors.
You're looking for a unicorn.
It's okay if that's what they want. Like you said, where are you finding these guys?
I'm not mad at her for saying she wants a man that has flexibility with his own schedule. People take shit so personal. I be people sometimes.
Even if you have somebody.
It's not, the thing is, it's not about taking shit too personal. It's literally, it's about the fact it's like they're looking for something that's rare. And even when it comes to, let's say they do find somebody super flexible, what they're doing is not something that they're gonna want in their life. You know what I'm saying? Because the only people that are flexible is the people that don't really do shit, or that already have the money, so they don't gotta do shit. And that's rare to find. That's literally like 0.01%, bro. It's just, I don't know, it makes no sense.
It's flexible. Like, won't there always be a time where your schedules will not align?
They want free money. I want a man to provide, but you can't work that much. Wait, what? I'm trying to spend my money on you, but I gotta work for my money. Well, don't work too much. Well, then I won't have that much money to spend. Well, fuck off then.
And where are you finding these guys then?
Again, drug dealers, scammers, okay. I mean, look at how many people are agreeing with this. I don't know, man. A lot of y'all are disagreeing with her, correct? As a rich black man who works for himself and can make his own schedule, I feel like y'all are coming at her wrong. How about you stop criticizing her and listen? We gotta realize that she absolutely...
He's obviously sped and needs a psychiatrist.
This is better
So
psychiatrist. That's
basically,
crazy.
as long as they're happy in the relationship, they don't give a fuck about demands, needs, and wants. Y'all are listening to her. She said she can date someone like that. You know how you can solve that mindset? Don't date her. You're arguing over her preference. Who gives a fuck? Well, she don't want a 9-to-5. If it ain't hitting your pockets for her, good lord, these people on Twitter can't speak.
The thing is, yeah, it's just her, right? But it's not only her at the same time. It's a lot of people with that same mentality.
That's true.
And you could run into them at any point in time. You don't know because you don't read minds. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't more of like, oh, hate on her. It's more on like, learn from her, right? And be aware that there's people with that same mindset. Because you're going to run into them one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, that's what they got to realize. Because they're kind of taking it to where they're like, oh, don't hate on her specifically. And it's not just about her. It's literally about everybody. You know?
If it ain't hitting your pockets for her to have that opinion,
We're not saying we would.
we're not saying we are.
We were just saying.
We're just saying a lot of men working on the street, paving the road at like 3 a.m., digging tunnels down, trying to make an honest living. Disgusting. I don't want that. This does come off pompous and pretentious. You want an ATM is what you want.
She basically said being an entrepreneur is unstable, and a man with a job can't provide comfort to the depression she gets from her own instability. She's right. She don't need a man with a job. She needs a therapist. So we gotta be rich as fuck and have no job. I've been doing it all wrong.
And you would say that we're entrepreneurs.
Technically, yes, because we don't have to report to anybody.
We have a flexible schedule.
Yes. Even then, we're still pretty busy.
Because we have to make money.
And I'm not trying to travel if I want to make more money.
Well, the second you stop working, your money dries up.
Unless we have 30 streams of income like she's looking for.
Unless I automatically own 50 rental properties.
Yeah, the only way that works is that they got the money already. If you don't got the money, then your ass can't do shit but work. And that, see, my dad be saying that too. But he was just telling me that, what the fuck? I can't speak. He was just telling me that, right? Today in the morning. He was like, why be in bed laying down and doing nothing when you're not making money? If I'm doing that, then I might as well just go work and make money. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing, you need money to live, bro. To have some happiness, bro, you gotta have money. Because without it, you can't do shit.
I'm set for life. We're the bad entrepreneur. We're not even her type of entrepreneur.
Correct. You need to be a certain type of entrepreneur. That clip makes sense to me. She's not saying all women. She's saying her. If you can't fit her lifestyle, it's on to the next. Dudes be acting like every woman should want to fuck with them because they doing and got XYZ. Not necessarily. I just think, God forbid a man say anything that he wants in a woman. I don't want my woman to go out to nightclubs. You monster controller. Bigot. You're a bigot and a fascist. And you're a manipulator. And you're a monster and misogynist.
And let's say she finds that guy,
crazy,
but what if
really
he has
do be
something that he doesn't want her to do? Is she gonna get mad at him? Isn't a relationship 50-50? Don't you gotta like both come to common grounds? She wants somebody else that's way
It's
more
that
wealthy
balance
than
that I
her,
was just talking
but
about.
also has endless free time. All the wealthy people that I've known or have heard, seems like they have some of the busiest schedules.
It's enough fucking ad, bro. I swear, bro.
Go.
And there's a lot of times the wealthiest men get divorces because I'm not sure if it ever has to do with the fact that they're not as free as the woman thought they'd be.
People's expectations are starting to get a bit, whoa.
It's making it a lot harder for men because I'm sure most women want guys that have money or to take care of both of them.
Yes.
But a lot of girls just want the guy that's already at the finish line.
Yes, correct.
And I'm just saying there are way more guys that aren't there than the ones that they want. A lot of these dudes, they want to win. They're trying their best to win, but you're not even looked at. And even if you do win, you make $400K a year, but you have 95. I need a guy that's more flexible.
Holy shit. Hence the caption, these women are getting impossible to please. And with the invent of social media, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, these girls are getting DMs from some of these top tier guys, top rapper, top athlete. They're seeing this person has a Bugatti, this person has a yacht, this guy's rich, this guy's handsome, this guy's this. I go on my explore page and see nothing but 11 out of 10s. And I'm like, good God. And then I think it starts to warp my perception of what women are supposed to look like and what a normal woman looks like. Because I'm seeing stuff.
And we were just talking about that perception of that you make of yourself, right? With social media, you see things, right? And that's now that becomes your perception. It's a perception of life. Like that's what you think life is supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm saying like social media has got its good and its bad, but I feel like you gotta find that balance. Like I said, I think in the intro, or like previous freaking reaction, I said you gotta find the balance. Life is about a balance, because not everything will work out like how you think it will. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the many factors that they were just talking about, right? There's so many factors, and so many of those factors cannot be met by people, right?
Unexpected,
unreachable.
Unreachable expectations.
Yeah, they're unreachable expectations. That, let's say you have a list, right? Not one guy is gonna fit everything on that list. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll always have something missing off that list. But that's where you gotta make sacrifices, right? You're not gonna get your full list. You're gonna get maybe half of it. And that's a maybe, a huge maybe, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you gotta make sacrifices, bro. Like, that's just life, bro. Like, people are becoming more and more, what's the word I'm looking for? Their standards are becoming way too high. Way too high for what is actually in the world. You know what I'm saying? But shit. I mean, what can we do? We can't do shit.
Upper echelon of existence of humans, everyone's highlight reel. On my explore page, it's only 10 out of 10s. And all these women are only being exposed to the top Jeff Bezos type men. And then they think, he's a cement bricklayer? Oh God, I could never do that. You start to become unrealistic. I might be looking for a girl that doesn't exist. I want a girl who's perfect and have biggest tits and fat ass, but she has to have no sexual experience at all. But she also gotta be a crazy freak and know how to do all this stuff. But I think I might be wise enough to know that that's not really feasible.
But if they check enough boxes,
if they can check a few boxes for me, I can make it work.
I was gonna say the same. You have to check all of their boxes, and if we just need a couple checked.
I ain't got that many. As long as I'm attracted to the person and they're sweet, helpful,
we can get along.
That's really it.
Yeah, and you helping me, I help you.
Oh, okay. That seems not crazy.
But what if they have a job and they're?
And see, and this is what I be telling my sister this, like, for men, we don't need much. We don't need much to be compatible. We're easy. Like she said, we're easy, bro. But it's because, like, you don't really need much to be happy, bro. Like, as long as both of you guys are there to support and build, then with building comes the happiness. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to start from the bottom up. You see what I'm saying? And that's where you'll find shit that works and shit that doesn't. So then what do? You learn, you evolve, and then that's when you start building. That's really what life is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is like, they don't want to do it. They want to skip all of that. They want to go straight to the happiness, bro. But like, you can't get there without like going through the struggles and shit, you know? It's crazy.
They're busy.
Hey, I understand it. Maybe we'll try to work it out.
Yeah, or I'll be like, good for you. Glad you have a job. Name the profession this hypothetical man would have to have. Like, can anyone name actual professions? Athletes could do this in the off season, so there's one. What you said. Actors could do this when they're not shooting a movie. Drug dealers, rappers could do it when they're not producing or touring.
And not a single one of them, besides maybe drug dealers, have time. Cause yeah, they'll be good for like maybe a season, right? Let's say athletes, right? Cause I myself, I do play sports and shit, right? You're constantly training. You have to, right? You can't. For professionals, right? They got a lot more shit than just training. Then you got games. Then you got recovery. Then you got more training, interviews, fucking sponsorships. You got all kinds of shit. And even on their off season, if that athlete wants to be a good athlete and genuinely loves the sport, they're gonna continue playing even on their vacation, bro. And that's just the work ethic that they have, that mentality. You know what I'm saying? So even then, they still won't be free. Like they'll maybe have maybe a day or two. You could take someone like Canelo. He says so himself, right? To be the best, you gotta work like the best, right? Even when he's on his vacation or on a break, he's still doing something. He's still busy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, regardless, you're not gonna find somebody who's not doing nothing unless they're lazy or a fucking drug dealer who got all the kinds of money and they got people who work for them, or they got daddy's money. That's the only way. And I guarantee you, that lady or any woman wouldn't want that if they're looking for a genuine relationship. But if they're just looking for like a one day type shit, then shit, so be it.
It's starting to be
But in my life, they could do what they want.
There's a lot that are agreeing with it, so there's a lot of girls that would want the same type of man.
Correct.
Which is okay. We all have our own preferences. That's fantastic. But it might be sad if you are always looking for 100 boxes for this one person and you never find it. That's like...
And I've seen quotes, I expect what I can also provide. I guess that wouldn't be the case here because she's not a multi-millionaire, presumably. Otherwise, she wouldn't need her man to make that much money because she could just pay for everything herself.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
But it seems like even girls that are entrepreneurs, they would just want a guy that had making more money than them. So
Yes.
like, what's the point?
If someone is this picky, I'll be honest, I'm not picky. I'm gonna keep it stacked. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but
It don't take too much to.
I'm truly not that picky. And if someone is super picky, hey, bruh, it's not worth having to jump through someone's hoops like that. It's crazy.
I only
Surely
date
not.
girls that are 5'9"
So
up.
it's just
That's
stressful.
it. You have
Stress
to
for
be.
no
Or I
reason,
only date a
bro.
girl that's 5'2" and below. You can't be anything taller. That'd be a little mean to say to somebody.
So I think in conclusion, I don't even know how you conclude it.
Yeah, because we're not gonna change her mind.
Oh no, and I don't want to. I don't want to know that. I don't even want to.
That's what I be saying. Like, you could say shit. Like, we could be saying all this shit. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, they're going to do what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just to really, like, I guess you could just so you can learn certain shit, right? And you could just take away from either, like, us or other people, right? Certain shit that in your mind is logical and makes sense, right? And obviously implement them in your day-to-day life and shit like that. But it's like, our opinions don't really matter too much, because at the end of the day, there's still gonna be those situations. At the end of the day, people are still gonna do what people do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it don't really matter too much.
Associate with that person. Good luck.
Reach for the sky.
Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I like to see who she ends up with.
We'll find out.
Maybe she'll get that dude. The richest man with no schedule.
Good luck.
Have fun. Have a blast.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I like their takes, because a lot of it is like logical. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is relatable. And
Common sense.
yeah, a lot. Look, that's the thing. A lot of like situations is just common sense, bro. Like, you don't need much but common sense, and that's something that people they don't have for whatever reason. Yeah, they lack of common sense and shit. But I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm just saying these are my personal views, right? Y'all don't gotta say like, oh, I'm trying to change your mind, because I'm not, bro. But look, that's the end of this reaction, right? Y'all make sure to peep my other videos, right? I'm gonna make more reactions. And yeah, I mean, take away what you can, right? Or what you want to. But look, y'all have a good one, all right? I'll catch you guys in the next reaction or IRL video, whatever I do. Yeah, so peace out, man.